So, coalition or not, I don't think the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar assembled a coalition just so that he can become a political Father Christmas. I don't think he assembled a coalition just so that he can let it go for a Southern candidate. I think he assembled a coalition so that he can champion his political ambition, his presidential ambition, right? Now, this headline says that Atiku rejects Southern call to step down. He's demanding open primary. Now, I'm going to read the statement as released. He said, I will not be pressured into abandoning my constitutional right to aspire. Let every qualified member test their popularity through a credible primary. Zoning must not be used to silence competence, Atiku stated. Now, this is to everybody that thinks that Atiku will let go of his presidential ambition for any Southern candidate.
There are rivals and there is a Peter Obi's arrival. You see, in Nigerian politics, some people enter rooms and others shift the temperature. For Peter Obi, he arranges the room without even stepping in. Now picture this. The entire nation watched as dignitaries gathered in Daura. Former President Buhari was led to rest. Of course, high-profile figures poured in. The crowd waited. The photographers were ready. But one person didn't show up. And that absence, it broke the internet. Peter Obi didn't attend that day. Why? No flight, he said. The airport was shut down. Protocol was still tighter because it was a state funeral. But that didn't stop the outrage. No, they dragged him. Some lamented, you went to the Pope's funeral but missed Buhari's. They cried. The North will not forget. Some even echoed. So what did Peter Obi do? He walked in the next day, unbothered, calm, not in agbada, no flamboyance, just that familiar pattern shirt, the Obi uniform, simple but symbolic, easy to spot in the crowd. And this is the part that made the political class shiver. He didn't walk in alone. He came in with the latest bad boys club of Nigerian politics. Atiku Abubakar, Nasir El-Rufai, and the rest. A convoy of calculated minds, former rivals, opposite personalities, but united on a common goal to rebirth democracy. Different temperaments, different methods, but one message: Nigeria must shift. And as they sat together, side by side, that hit the crowd. This wasn't just condolence visit. It was a silent manifesto, a taste to what 2027 might look like. You complained he did not show up. Now you're uncomfortable that he did. And isn't this just the thing with Peter Obi? Whether he speaks or stays silent, he controls the conversation. Some say he's too calculative. Others say he's always late. But what if I told you he's not late, he's highly anticipated? And this right here, this is the most chilling part. For a man who didn't speak for more than 5 minutes, he once again owned this week's headline. He owns the headline when he reminds us what Buhari told him. Please care for the poor Nigerians. This is the line that defines his presence this week. So I say this. Peter will be hanging out with the so-called bad boys. It's giving what? Power. It's giving strategy. It's even giving they have woken a different beast. So, whether you love him, doubt him, or fear him, one thing is clear. When Peter Obi steps in, the room doesn't just react, it recalibrates. 5 minutes, one shirt, one sentence, and the whole country is talking. That's not luck, that is presence. Once again, it is a truth at a time. Take care and have a nice day.